Hello and welcome back to my channel. Once again, this is Teacher Jesse, and today I will be discussing with you about the perimeter of a figure. This is Mathematics for Quarter 3, Module 6 of the Davao City Division Self-Learning Modules. But before that, to those who are not yet able to subscribe to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you will get updates on my upcoming math tutorial videos. So we're going to start. Let's start with the lat astro activity of your module named Count Me Through the Sides. So what you're going to do is you are going to count each part of the grid which is assumed to be 1 centimeter. So like for example, this is figure A. So if we are going to identify the dimensions of this figure, then we just simply count the squares. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is 14 centimeters. That's the length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9 centimeters, which is the width. So this is how long is this figure, 14 centimeters, and how wide is it? It is 9 centimeters. So if it's 14, then the opposite side is also 14. Same is true with the width. If this is 9, then this is 9. And then if you are going to combine all of them, because we are asked to find out how many or what is the distance around this, which is actually the perimeter. Okay, so we are going to combine 14 and 14 is 28, and 9 and 9 is equal to 18. And if we add 28 and 18, it is 46. Therefore, the perimeter of this figure is 46 centimeters. Okay, so that's how are you going to do it. How about figure letter B? You can try to answer this one, and then you compare your answer with my answer. Okay, you can pause the video if you need more time. Anyway, we'll be revealing the answer. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, C. So it is a 7 by 7 figure, then it is obviously a square. So all of the sides are 7. We have 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 is equal to 28. Or it's 7 times 4, which is equal to 28, and that's the perimeter of this figure. Did you get the correct answer? Okay, I hope so. Then we're going to proceed to figure C. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14. So this is 7, this is also 7, and this is also 14. And then if you are going to combine 14 plus 14, which is the length, is plus 7 plus 7, which is the width. So 14 plus 14 is 28, and 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. Then if you combine, it is 42 centimeters. Okay, I hope that you got the correct answers. Let's proceed to figure letter D. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 15 and 6. This is 15, and this is also 6. And then the perimeter is, as you can see, there are two 15s, then we are going to multiply them, and then there are two 6 also, so we are going to multiply them. 2 times 15 is actually 30, and 2 times 6 is 12, and 30 plus 12 is 42 centimeters. Next, figure E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I see this is also a square. So this is a 10 by 10 square. Then we simply multiply 4 times 10 is equal to 40 centimeters. And that's our perimeter. Okay, so this time we are going to proceed to the let us study activity of your module. There's a problem presented there. Lei was tasked to water the vegetable garden, which measures 150 centimeters and long and 100 centimeters wide. What is the total distance around the garden? So this problem involves a perimeter. So we'll find out later why. So let's try to answer the following questions. What is asked in the problem? Of course, it is asking for the total distance around the garden. Number 2 is how long does the garden measure? So it is 150 centimeters long, as stated in the problem. How wide does the garden measure? So it is 100 centimeters wide. what do you think is the shape of the gardens? If you're going to visualize, it is 150 cm by 100 cm, then since they are not equal, then it looks like this. It is a rectangle. And then the dimensions are this. And then how are we going to solve for the distance around the garden? So this is just the same with the previous activity that we had. We simply add the distance around, so which is actually the perimeter. That is why in the answer for question number 6, what do you call the distance around the garden? That's perimeter. So how are you going to solve? Then we are going to visualize like this. So this time it is already using the interval of 10, because a while ago in our review or in the let us try activity, the interval is just 1, which is just simply count by 1. This time we're going to count by 10. So this is 150, see, 10, 20, 30, and so on up to 150, and this is 100. So if you're going to add them, then it is the perimeter is the distance around the figure. We can conclude that this is the definition or the meaning of the perimeter. And to solve for this is just simply add the sides. And to do that, it is s plus s plus s plus s. There are 4 sides, and then 150 plus 150 plus 100 plus 100, and it is actually 150 plus 150 is 300 plus 100 is 400 plus 100 is 500 centimeters. Then that's our perimeter. Or there is another way. As you can see, since there are this 150 is the length, so we can say that perimeter is equal to length plus length, and then we are going to add the width plus width, the sum of the widths. The sum of the lengths and the sum of the widths. Or it is 150 plus 150, then 100 plus 100, which is 300 plus 200, which is actually 500 centimeters. And we got the same answer. So by using this formula, s plus s plus s plus s, and l plus w plus w, we got the same answer. Okay? Or we can simply use 2l plus 2w, because we are going to simplify this l plus l, it is equal to 2l. Okay, so 2 times 150 and 2 times 100, we have 300 plus 200, we got the same result. That is why we can use this as the formula in finding the perimeter of a rectangle, the 2l plus 2 width. But anyway, if you forgot this formula, you can use side plus side plus side plus side. Okay? It depends on how many sides are there in that given figure. So we are going to discuss further. So what are the most common formulas used in finding or solving for the perimeter? So in solving for the perimeter of a square, we can use 4 times s, because s plus s plus s plus s is just the same with 4 times s, since all the sides are just equal. Or simply write 4s. Okay. Next, if it is a rectangle, we just discussed a while ago, it is 2l plus 2w, length and width. And if it is a triangle, so it is s plus s plus s. If they're just equal, it is a regular triangle, equilateral triangle rather, then we are going to use 3s. Okay? But if they are not equal, then it is s plus s plus s, or a plus b plus c. Depends upon which letter you're going to use in representing each side. And finally, if we have this figure, if you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There are 20 sides for this polygon. So this is a 20-gon. And assuming that all of the sides are equal, this is a regular polygon, then we can say that we are going to multiply the number of sides by the length. So it could be represented by 20 times s. So shall we say this is 5 centimeters, then 20 times 5, which is equal to 100. Okay? So we are going to proceed to the application of what we just discussed a while ago. So let's try to answer, let us practice activity of your module. So we have number 1, 2 by 3, number 2 is 4 by 3, and number 3 is 5 by 3 centimeters. All of them are rectangles. Then we are going to proceed to number 1. We are going to use 2l plus 2w because this is a rectangle. Then 2 times the length is 3 centimeters and the width is 2 centimeters. Okay, you might be confused which is the length and which is the width. Usually, the longer side is the width, the length rather, and the shorter side is the width. But anyway, if you mistakenly use them, for example, you interchange them, the same results will come out. Okay. Then 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 times 2 is 4, and 6 plus 4 is 10. That's the perimeter of this figure. How about number 2? The same formula we're going to use, and the length is 4 centimeters and the width is 3, so 2 times 4 is 8 and 2 times 3 is 6, and 8 plus 6 is 14 centimeters. And for figure number 3, it is 5 by 3, so the length is 5 and the width is 3, and 2 times 5 is 10 and 2 times 3 is 6. 10 plus 6 is equal to 16 centimeters. I hope that you got the correct answers. Okay, so we are going to proceed to let us practice more activity of your module. So let's try number 1. Actually, you can try to answer and compare your answer with the correct answers that I will be revealing later. So you can pause the video if you need more time. So let's have this first figure. This is actually a regular polygon because the sides are equal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is an octagon. So it is 8 times 5 centimeters, and 8 times 5 is equal to 40 centimeters. Then the perimeter is 40 centimeters. See, as easy as that, if it is a regular polygon. Next is a rectangle. So it is 2L plus 2 width, and the length is 30, and the width is 15. So 2 times 30 is 60, plus 2 times 15 is 30. 60 plus 30 is equal to 90, and that's our perimeter. Okay. Okay, so this time we're going to proceed to the let us assess activity of your module. This is page 24. Take note of that. So I skipped most of the activities, and we are going to skip to page 24, this application of the formulas of finding the perimeter. So let's start with number 1. 20 centimeters by 5 centimeters. So it is 20 times 2, which is equal to 40, and 5 times 2 is equal to 10. So I did not write every detail of the formulas anymore. So it is 40 plus 10 is equal to 50. Okay. We have number 2 is 6. This is a square, so it is 6 times 4 because there are 4 sides. 6 times 4 is equal to 24, and that's our perimeter. Next, it is a trapezoid. Okay, as you can see, this figure indicates that, this symbol indicates that these two sides are equal. So this is 22, and this is also 22. So you're going to add, it is 22 plus 22 plus 15 plus 36, which is 95. And that's our perimeter, 95 centimeters. So you can see also in figure number 4, there are symbols like this. It means that they are congruent. So if this is 30, this is also 30. So it is 30 times 2, which is equal to 60, plus this 45, which is equal to 105 centimeters. Next, these two sides are 12 centimeters, and these two sides are 18 centimeters. It is a parallelogram. And this 18 times 2 is 36, and 12 times 2 is equal to 24. 36 plus 24 is equal to 60. Then the perimeter of this is 60 centimeters. Okay, so I hope that you got the correct answers. Okay, so we are going to proceed to the last part of this, or the let us enhance activity of your module. This is page 25. Sorry, this is not the last part, but this is the last part that I will be discussing in this video. Okay, so using the floor plan, we are going to look for the perimeter of each of this part of the room or part of the house. So let's start with the living room. So the living room is a square. This is 32 feet by 32 feet square. So 32 times 32, or 4 times 32 rather, because this is 42 and 32, this is 32. 4 times 32 is equal to 128. Then, therefore, the perimeter of this living room is 128 feet. Let's go to the garage. 40 times 2 is 80, and 25 times 2 is 50, and 80 plus 50 is equal to 138, and that's our perimeter. Let's proceed to the balcony. 32, and this is 32, 16, and 16. So 32 times 2 is 64, and 16 times 2 is equal to 32. And 64 plus 32 is equal to 96. That's our balcony, the perimeter of the balcony. The bedroom, this looks like a trapezoid. So it is 8, this is 15, this is also 15 because it's the opposite side of the trapezoid, and this is 22. So it means it is 8 plus 22 plus 15 plus 15 is equal to 60, and our perimeter is 60 feet. So this time we are going to proceed to the mini library. So this is 18, this is also 18, and this is 6. So it is 18 plus 18 is 36, and then 6. So 36 plus 6 is equal to 42. Then the perimeter is this of this mini library is 42 feet. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope that you have learned something, and if you learned something, please do not forget to like and share this video so that it will also help other students who are learning this topic perimeter. Okay, and once again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do not forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you will get updates on my upcoming math tutorial videos. That's all for today. See you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.